Hi, I'm Samantha Nolan-Smith. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Spiritual Feminist TV, where we speak all about building your business from the inside out. Jody recently asked me on the Facebook page, can you talk a bit about how to beat out competitors with integrity and grace? How to really rise above all of the other people in your industry so that you can really succeed and be seen. So this is such a common concern that we have, because particularly when we work online, because there are so many people operating in that space, and it can be very easy to feel like nobody's ever going to see me. There are a gazillion blogs out there. How is anybody going to pay attention to mine when their inboxes are already filled with 25 other blogs? And so, Jody, you're not alone in being concerned about this. But the first thing that I want to say to you is the key to really shifting in this regard is to turn the attention away from what everybody else is doing to what you're doing, and to really focus on being the best at that, to really refining it, to making it as fantastic as you can, and to really connecting with your community and with your tribe. So it's not so much about, oh, they're offering something that's quite similar to me and they're offering something that's quite similar to me. It's about saying, who's here now? Who's showing up now for my service? And how can I honor them? How can I respect them? How can I serve them well? And do that to the very best of my ability. And when I do that, people respond. There are many people who don't operate with integrity, or who won't go to that level of service for their community. And so when you do that, you immediately start to rise above the froth. The other thing that is incredibly important, I think, particularly in this new entrepreneurial model that we're all being a part of in some way or another, whether we are actively being an entrepreneur or we're buying services from the new entrepreneurs. And what I mean by those entrepreneurs are the entrepreneurs who are operating online, who are operating soulfully, creatively, who are about giving as much as they are about receiving. And when you're operating in that space, talking and thinking about competition gets in the way. The concept of competition is one that sits very much with the mentality of scarcity, that there's not enough and I'm going to have to fight my way past everybody else to get my bit. What that does is it keeps you from really allowing any significant level of prosperity into your life. Or if you do allow it in, you have had to work so incredibly hard to the point where you've caused some kind of physical illness in the body, or all of your relationships have broken down. That's a very hard, painful way to succeed in business. If, however, you switch your mindset and you come into a place of abundance where you recognize that my level of expansion and the level of prosperity that I'm able to experience in my life has nothing to do with anybody else. It has everything to do with my openness and my level of expansion in my being. Then everybody can be incredibly successful. Then everybody can rise. Everybody can serve large communities if that's what they desire. And there's no difficulty with that. There's a fluidity, there's an overall abundance that everybody is enjoying. And then the question doesn't arise anymore about how to be bigger, more, better, more seen than others. Because you're standing and shining in your own right, and others are doing the same. And that's never your shine, the level at which you shine or the level at which somebody else shines is never affecting anybody else's shininess. Let me just say that again. The amount to which somebody else shines is never affecting the amount to which you're able to shine. That is only affected by one thing, and that's your inner choice about how much am I willing to be seen. So if you're concerned about rising above, then my suggestion is to first turn within and really inquire, how willing am I really to be seen? Am I really willing to do what it will take to share my message with the world? So when we're not willing to be seen, what we'll often do is we'll become very busy in our workday, but we'll do nothing that will actually mean that somebody might find out about our business. So we won't take the time to guest blog, or we won't take the time to be interviewed, or we won't even ask for the interview, or we won't take the time to go to a networking event. Whatever it is for you, each of us has our own kind of insecurities and fears about being seen. That's the work. And then when you've done that work, keep turning back, keep seeing who's showing up, keep honoring and valuing them, keep listening to them. What is it they need? What is it they want? And keep offering that service that makes people want more and more because it's so valuable to them. Then you can't help but rise above. Thanks for that question, Jodie, and thanks everybody for watching. I hope that you found this useful, and if you have, I'd love you to share it with your friends, and come on over and subscribe at SamanthaNolan-Smith.com, where I share lots of tools and resources for building your business sustainably and successfully from the inside out. I'll see you again soon.